Welcome to Divine Manifested. We often don't realize how much we have abandoned ourselves until we feel the heavy, dense weight of someone else's crisis, mood, or expectations sitting in our own nervous system. If you have been acting as an emotional shock absorber for other people around you, this space is your release valve. This is not a meditation of passive relaxation. It's a conscious activation of emotional detachment and radical self-honoring. As you listen to this, you will start to let go of the need to fix, to explain, or to be understood. Let the sound wash over you and let these words become your reality. I am here. I am returning all of my scattered energy back into my own body. For too long, my energetic currency has been leaking outward, trying to manage the outside, trying to smooth over tensions, trying to protect a fragile peace at the expense of my own soul. Right now, I draw a line in the sand. I bring my awareness completely back to myself. I acknowledge my anger. For a long time, I have adjusted, compromised, overgiven, and made my labor completely invisible just to keep the peace. When my boundaries finally burst, that anger was not a failure. It was my soul screaming for my own protection. I honor my anger. It had a reason. It showed me exactly where I was over-adjusting. But I no longer need to burn down the house to be seen. I can simply choose to stop holding it up. My journey is my own. The patterns I see in my life, in past events, and in my current dynamics are not punishments. They are just mirrors. They are showing me the exact place where I have been chasing validation from people who are fundamentally colorblind to my light. I understand now, through a deeper cosmic lens, that everyone arrives on Earth with a completely different inner wiring. People are built with rigid frameworks, specific psychological traits, and hardwired limitations. Their emotional storms, their crisis, their silence, and their blindness to my efforts are simply their wiring. It is their blueprint. Why am I trying to validate my worth through someone who doesn't have the hardware to process it? It's like asking a radio tuned to an entirely different frequency to play my song. It's like expecting a colorblind person to appreciate the subtle depth of a sunset. It's impossible. They cannot see it, they cannot hear it, at least not now. And it's not my job to fix their receiver. Therefore, I stop chasing. I drop the expectation that they will understand what I go through or appreciate what I do. I release them from the obligation to see me. When they enter a crisis, I do not step in. When they create a storm, I choose to protect my space and walk away. This is not to say that I don't care about them, but sometimes I need to let some things drop and not be the person protecting things all the time. Their mood belongs entirely to them. Their stress is theirs to carry. I am no longer anyone's emotional shock absorber. We come to this earth alone and we leave earth completely alone. Meeting people is only a temporary event here in the physical density. Who we meet and how they behave in these heavy human bodies is not who they truly are on the other side. What we are without this physical form is unfathomable to the human brain. This earthly dynamic is just a temporary schoolroom. I am here only for my lesson, and I refuse to get bogged down by the stage props. With this truth clear in my mind, I cleanse my consciousness. I take full responsibility for the energetic codes inside me that attracted this friction so that I may dissolve them forever. Take a deep breath in, hold and let go. Now we will do some cleansing using Ho'oponopono. I am sorry for whatever is in my consciousness that has allowed me to abandon myself to keep a fake peace. Please forgive me for the times I chose to be invisible rather than sovereign. Thank you. Thank you, universe, for using this friction to show me exactly where I was still chasing validation. I love you. My own divine soul, I love you for your strength, your grace, and your enduring patience. Take a deep, long breath. Let go. I'm sorry for trying to change other people's writing, wiring, instead of mastering my own. Please forgive me for leaking my precious energy into something that was never mine to fight. Thank you for this clarity. Thank you for this space. Thank you for this awakening. I love you. I am free. I am detached. And my peace is secure. I am sorry for trying to walk another person's path instead of mastering my own. Please forgive me for leaking my precious energy into emotions that were never mine to fix. Thank you for this clarity. Thank you for this space. Thank you for this awakening. I love you. I am free. I am detached. My peace is secure. Sit in absolute silence for the last few minutes of this practice, letting the music wash over your body, feeling the dense weight come off fully of your shoulders. Feel the peace that is inside you and cannot be taken away by anything or anyone.